about to fall asleep. I'm like, oh, that ruins the thing.
Sir, do you see what time of the morning it is?
I do.
I should be sleeping.
But you're not.
Because I have alcohol in my system.
But isn't alcohol supposed to make you sleepier? I don't understand.
Yeah, it should make me sleepier, but like,
But
it
fuck
also
right?
it pumps the adrenaline.
Alright, so, fully pumped. Yeah, you're on now. You can take it away when you're ready. Talk about whatever you want.
What do you want me to talk about?
Anything you want.
Which way are you taking? This way? That's the way I would take too.
Alright.
Well, can we? I'm good with keeping conversation going rather than starting conversation.
Sure, but where were we? I can't remember what we were talking about.
I don't know, but we're out in Essex County, and I want to be home with my dogs.
Okay.
That's what we were talking about.
Okay.
I have 2 Great Danes and a Golden Doodle who are probably like, where the fuck is my mom?
I'm sure they're not that worried, are they?
Honestly, probably very worried.
Wait, when did you leave the house?
What time is it? It's 5:45. I left, okay, so I dropped my Golden Doodle off at home at like, I don't know, midnight. And then I was like, hey guys, I'm out.
Midnight. That's not that bad. It's only about 5 hours, right?
Right, and I work 12-hour shifts, so they're used to it. But at the same time, they're like, we know you don't work tonight, bitch. Where the fuck are you?
So in those 12 hours, do they not need to like go out? How does that work?
No, they're good.
What do you mean they're good?
They don't pee or poo. They're trained.
But like, isn't that a long time?
Yeah, that's why I take them for walks in the morning as soon as I'm off work.
So how often do they need to walk for then? Once a day?
So my Great Danes don't need to walk at all.
What? They never pee or poop?
No, they go outside in my backyard. I just open the door and they go out. I leave the door open all day.
So
I have like a mesh screen so they can go in and out. It's almost like a doggy door.
Like a dog door, okay.
Yeah. So when the weather's permitting, I will leave it open so they can come in and out.
So what happens when the weather's cold? Like when you can't have a door open?
Then I'll make sure that I have someone come and let them out.
Every day?
Like, yeah, whenever I'm working.
Yeah.
I'll be like, yo, can you come in?
Who is this person? Like,
I have an ex-husband.
you tell your ex-husband to go let the dogs out every day? And he does?
You're making it sound so bad.
That's crazy.
Hearing it out loud, I sound like such a terrible human. No, okay, so I got my dogs with my husband my ex-husband when we were together.
Presumably, yeah, like...
You know? So, like, when we separated, it's almost like child support, right? Like, yo, go let your kids out.
But I feel like at that point, like, he would just take them all the time. He would have custody.
He doesn't know. He don't pay for shit. Well, he would if I asked him to, but he don't pay for shit. I pay for it all.
I see.
That's why I'm
So
out
he just
here
shows up and lets them
Ubering
out?
you $45 to get home.
I see.
Yeah. My dogs are great, though.
So how long were you with your ex-husband?
This year would have been 10 years if we stayed together.
Did you... you separate this year?
No, we separated in 2019, so it's been like 5 years, something like that.
So you were married for 5 years and been
We
separated?
were married for 2.
So you were together for 5 years.
Sir.
You said 10.
Sir. When you make me say things out loud, it sounds so terrible. We got together, we were very happy, and then we weren't really happy, but then we started to get married. And then, like, that didn't fix shit.
Wait, you got married because you weren't happy?
No, we were really happy, actually, when we got married.
That's not what you said.
I know. Okay, so there's so much
Not
detail.
even Freudian
So
stuff,
much
just a
detail I'm
straight up,
trying to
like-
give you in my life, and you're like, I'm only gonna know you for 15 more minutes, woman. So my ex-husband was a hardcore gambler.
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
My
so
type.
like, I gave him the option. I said, hey,
You're the tables.
stop gambling or like gamble within reason because like our bills aren't getting paid. And he said, I ain't got a problem. And I said, the fuck you don't?
You
Like,
get what I want.
my bills aren't getting paid. What the fuck? And so then we separated. He then decided, well,
So it's straight up because of gambling you're separated.
yeah. Honestly, like straight up, honestly, he's amazing. I don't regret anything in my life. I married him because he's an amazing man, and I honestly thought he would have made me happy for the rest of my life.
But not an amazing gambler, clearly, because the bills.
He paid
weren't
for my
getting paid.
tuition for school.
Oh, sick.
I can't even be. The reason I got mad about the gambling is the bills weren't weren't getting paid.
But he paid for the tuition.
Yeah, but the
Is
bills
it
weren't
your
getting
team to
paid.
pay the bills now?
Yeah, but now I'm trying to, but I'm not keeping. My wage can only pay so much.
I guess.
So like when my wage isn't keeping up with the bills, there's something wrong, and I'm a nurse. So like, I feel like that's a decent profession, right?
Right.
So like when my wage ain't covering the bills, something's wrong.
I see.
And like when I'm like, hey, I want to get high. Can we buy some weed? And he's like, I ain't got no money. I'm like, whoa, what? I ain't got money either because I just paid all these bills. What the fuck? So then that became a problem because I'm like, well, there's a double income home here. We don't have kids. What's the issue? But yeah, so then I ended up leaving. I gave him the ultimatum. He said he didn't have a problem. Obviously, when he realized I was serious, he was like, "No, I do have a problem. I'll go to rehab." And now we're just best friends.
So he went to rehab, or and then you dumped him anyway, or
He's at my house right now. Before you pulled up, he said, "Do you want me to come get you?" I said, "I think my Uber's on its way. Don't worry."
wait, so you're not married anymore?
No.
But he's
we're
at
best
your
friends.
house.
Yeah, with my dogs.
With your dogs, waiting for you to show up.
Yeah. But
And,
in all
like-
honesty, for YouTube, whatever the case may be, we aren't sexual. We're just best friends.
So he's waiting for you at your house at this time of night, but it's not sexual.
He's
at
sleeping
all.
there. Yeah, he sleeps there overnight. Like he'll sleep in the same bed as me, but like there's dogs and pillows and
Like you'll sleep in the same bed at the same time
yeah.
with your dogs.
I could get out of the shower and walk completely naked and be like stark naked, like not a stitch of clothing on. And be like, "What's up?"
And you guys won't have sex.
No, I'm sure he wants to.
But you don't want to.
I'm foul, I know. You know what? When you make note to this, I'm not sure how old you are, sir, but like never hurt a woman that you feel like will be the love of your life. Because once you hurt her, to come back to that like happiness, it takes too much.
Okay.
I love my ex-husband. Like I would bury a dead body for him.
Okay.
But like to get back into that sexual relationship,
Okay.
he's mistrusted me so much, and I'm not that type that would just like let anything in between my legs. I want there to be like some type of something, unless I know I'm going out there for that. But that has
So at no point where you're like, you know what? I'm bored and horny. Let's fuck this guy who's laying in my
I got a
bed.
vibrator.
And you'll use that vibrator as he sleeps next to you.
No. Okay.
Does he jack off while, like-
In my respect, he doesn't like stand next to me. He'll be like, "Hey, I gotta go to work," or "Hey, I gotta go here," or "Hey, I'm like, "Hey, bye." I work midnights, so I'm like, "Hey, I'm going
Do
to
you guys
sleep."
live at the same house? Just like this sounds like you just live together.
No, he lives with his parents now. But like he watches my dogs when I go to sleep, cause like watch it when I go to work. Sorry, not sleep.
Because he's there when you're sleeping.
all the time.
So
All the time.
it
He's there
doesn't
all the
look like
time.
he's watching your dogs while you're sleeping. It seems like he's watching you while you're sleeping, like
He might
fucking
be.
Edward Cullen.
He might be.
Okay.
I'm very pretty when I sleep, okay? I may not be pretty when I'm drunk, but I'm pretty when I sleep.
Okay. So
No, I told you, he wants me back. I'm not there yet. And he knows, and it's not like a dog with a treat on the leash.
But you said
running.
yet, so like you're imagining a future with this guy, I think. Or is that just drunk you talking? What's going
Probably
on?
drunk me talking. No, but realistically, we've gone on and off very many times, and this is our like I actually dated, like we didn't talk. I did the whole no contact, no talk to him for 6 months. So like he
Okay.
hasn't been in my life. He wasn't in my life for 6 months, and then within the last month we started talking again. And just because like I'm totally judgy. I don't know how old you are, but I'm old as fuck. And when you find people in your life that will be there for you, whether you're going to be there for them or not, those are the people that you need to keep around. Those are the people that are meant to be in your life.
Okay, but you just said he's your best friend now. It sounds
He is
like
my
you
best
would
friend.
qualify as
100%. I wish I could
If
get
anything-
sexual with him again, but because the trauma in our relationship has already been done.
The
I feel
trauma
like,
being he gambled and lied about it type of thing? Or lied
So
about
there's
having a gambling problem?
yeah, but there's more complex to it. So like, and when I say literally, I mean literally like almost 45 days before the wedding, I found out he stole like a massive amount of money from his sister, who then like the whole family knew for like over a year. before anyone told me.
That he stole money from his sister to gamble.
Yeah, and like, so to me, like, knowing his family was able to keep that secret from me for over a year, knowing he was able to keep that secret from me for over a year.
They're probably all insane.
Yeah, like, how do you keep that from me? Like, first of all, we sleep next to each other every single fucking night. You know the stress that I have with money before we got married. I was stressing about a bunch of shit. How do you let me stress about that and not tell me this? How do you sleep next to the person that you love and want to touch and care for and give their world to, but you can't be honest with them?
Well, he has a problem, right? It's a gambling problem.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that creates damage, right?
I guess.
So, like, trust issues. How do now, me being a single female, laying next to anybody, male, female, stranger, loved one, honestly, it's created trauma, PTSD. I don't trust anyone.
This has to be a strange situation. I'm just thinking of scenarios like do you never like go out to the bar or something and then like want to come back home with somebody?
Very rare.
And it's like, oh, sorry, my ex-husband is in my bed. Give me a second. Like how does that? There's no way this works.
No. Okay, so that's not obviously a common situation. No, if I know I'm gonna do something promiscuous, so to speak, obviously I'm gonna be like, yo, you can't be at my house tonight.
What about the dogs?
I will make sure that I'll be in the city. I won't be a 20-minute Uber ride away from my fucking house.
Okay.
I'll be at 10 minutes and I'll be driving myself and be like, hey, you wanna go home? Okay, cool.
So sick. Okay.
It's a demented world. But no, I thoroughly enjoy the life I live.
Sounds like a fun time.
It's very entertaining. I can't wait to get home to my dogs. Not to my ex-husband.
Not to your ex-husband.
To my dogs.
Who's waiting in your bed.
In my bed.
Loving and caring.
It's a king-size bed for the record.
Like, if he's your best friend, I would think you would be happy to go see him.
I am. I'm super happy.
But
I can't wait to see him and to go to sleep. Possibly potentially vomit first. Because I've had so much alcohol today. I don't drink ever. I don't ever take Ubers. People are like, you're taking an Uber home, you're not waiting? I was like, yeah. They're like, we can put you up in my bed. No, I want to go home.
So you feel like you never drink, but tonight is the one night you drank.
Apparently.
But you're going to go home and you're confident that nothing would happen between you and this guy.
I'm confident. I would bet my life on it.
Even though you think that you would be ready for this later in the future, maybe.
Maybe like...
Because you said yeah.
Yeah.
So when do you think you'd be ready? Like, what would have to happen on his
end? You have to prove yourself. He has to earn his trust back.
But how?
I don't just let anybody...
Hasn't he been best friends with you for a while now?
Not enough.
How long have you been best friends?
We don't answer that question.
Oh my god. Okay.
No, we've been best friends long enough, but we just started communicating again, I'm going to say the beginning of February.
Do you love him?
I love him with all my heart. But I also love my mom with all my heart. Do you not love your mom with all your heart?
I guess.
Okay, so it's different from someone you want to penetrate.
But this is also the person that penetrated you numerous times and currently sleeps in your bed.
And to be honest,
mutual
best
children,
sex of my
dogs
life
out.
still to this day.
Oh, damn.
He knows how to put it down.
I guess there must be pretty strong reason to not go back to the guy who's laying in your bed with the best sex you've ever had. So I guess
You can just say I'm a crazy traveler.
A crazy traveler?
Yeah, I'm just your crazy passenger.
Alright. How crazy is this crazy passenger, though?
I'm not actually crazy at all because I don't actually do anything that would define me as crazy. Like, I'm not a murderer or mentally unstable.
I see.
I don't know, I guess I have different phases of life. He ruined it. You don't get the cookie if you want to be a dick, okay? You get the cookie when you aren't a dick, and then you get to put the dick in. My dog, for the record, loves that turn because I do it just as wild as you did.
Well, I didn't know that looked like that, so we almost died. But